eat a little bit. I'm gonna get my game cut on, start cooking. Where hurt? I just want to make sure I actually get to these 3,000 calories. You know, so I'm about to just roll up, go ahead and cut on the game. Roll up, eat, play the game a little bit, work out one more time if I can, and eat again, or eat again and work out. You know, I just know that I'm ready for a change. I'm ready to make a change for my life. And here's the thing, crazy thing is I could even push up even further. I just don't want to do too much. And I think I have been for the last couple of years just doing too much. You know, I kind of got used to saying fuck it and going to bed at 5 a.m. and shit like that. 3 a.m. But then sometimes it used to get really good, you know, and I would go to bed at 10 and I was really trying to focus on making it through the night. And who am I doing all this shit for? Somebody who really don't know me, really don't give a fuck about me, bro. And it just hit me at the age of 38. That's what I'm about to get. And like I said, no matter where I go, just gotta keep this shit in perspective and understand what I'm doing, what's the purpose, and just reciprocation. I know I do have a little bit of an opportunity more than the average guy do sometimes, but I be putting a lot of work into that shit too. You know what I'm saying? You know, so like I said, man, if I let the media, they're gonna motherfucking lead and be dragging me places I don't really need to be either. You know, I just seen a post that talked about how women are so easy influenced by media. Niggas is too. Might not be every nigga, but trust me. We just got done talking about how a motherfucking flash of shit on that screen had me really upset. I can't stand it. But I'm just working on it, and that's one of the many things I'm doing is just accepting things for how they are. Living in reality, making sure I'm controlling the imagery that I'm letting in, not being too sensitive with stuff, still having fun, being tough, but at the end of the day, just making sure I'm being careful with the imagery I let in, because at the end of the day, I'm the one that's controlling all of this. If I go on X or Twitter, and I know something might pop off, or even Facebook, that means I gotta not use the whole app if it's really that serious. Other than that, you know, it's up to me. And I do see some things. That's why sometimes I just take a break. It's just like, just overstimulate me, you know. But right now, I did get down about another 500 calories. I'm gonna eat this other 500 calories. Once I eat this, I'm gonna smoke this joint. Then I'm gonna play the game for a little bit, work out again. I'm gonna try to get another 1,000 calories. And if I do that, I might be at around 3,000 calories. It's still kind of early. It's about 11 o'clock by the time I done ate this, let it digest. It's only gonna be about 12. Work out again. Like I said, try to, yeah, about 3,000 is where I'll probably end up today. But that's really good for me right now. And I'm just gonna wake up and see how I feel tomorrow. But just my main goal, just keep on working out and try to get as many calories as I can, and that's all I can do. As many healthy calories as I can. I'm seeing a major difference. I'm probably gonna be able to eliminate some of these, like I say, inflammation. Where was there some inflammation? Like I said, I had a small pimple right here. That's gone. And that's really about it, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, I'm just trying to correct things that I hurt over the years. And I got a chance to do it. I'm excited. You know, as far as the baby, She just back there. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I gotta push myself further, and I gotta do it for me. And I'm on the right track, you know. Because other than that, I was just sitting here for years. For the last 5 years, I've been basically sitting here on the same baseline as the baby. And y'all know the situation. That's why I was never able to make it past a lot of parts. Like it was set up for me to fail. And you know, the thing is that I pushed myself so hard to correct it that I ended up putting myself in a real major trap. Even though it worked. And what I mean by that is even though like my nigga St. Brown was talking about, yeah, we did take over the trap, but now we gotta be careful with it and we gotta be responsible for it. And that's not even in our background. We don't even trap. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just ready for this motherfucking shit to be over with. Honestly, I'm at a point right now where it's just like whatever happens, happens. And I'm ready for a new beginning. The cool thing is, like I said, I made a mistake by signing this lease for so fucking long. Like I'm here until April. But the good news is that I can really focus in, try to have a really good winter. And if I save some money up and do what I'm supposed to do, have my passports and visas ready, I might be able to make a pretty cool trip, make some money, and none of this stuff would be in vain. And like I said, the shit will function. By the time I came back from US, I had some more experience and see what I want to do next, man. You know, because I could just travel the world for the rest of my life. Like a lot of this stuff is happening because I'm here. I'm upset to the point where I'm ready to leave. You know, and it was 3 months I was gone. I came back here for some money. I wanted to play the video game, and I just bought a crib. That's really what I bought this crib for, to play the video game. And at that time, I had bought some drawers, some underwear. I was thinking the Instagram was gonna happen a little bit more. But by the time I started handling everybody else's responsibilities, I didn't even have any time for my own. And this is where we're at. But with school starting, I might have a better chance. But you know, that's only if I'm not needed to help a bunch. And at this time right now, like I say, I can't, it's not that I can't say no, it's just that I'm here. I love the little baby. That's for what it is. And like I say, this lease ain't up. So I'm gonna be here for a little bit. And like I said, money do fix some things. I'm gonna try to continue to push with this channel. You know what I'm saying? You know what? That's what I need, some salt. You know, life isn't easy, bro. I'm almost 40 years old. Like, some of these times in life, you feel like, yeah, bro. It be feeling bored. That's the thing. I gotta just let nature run its course. You know what I'm saying? Or else, guess what? I'll go right back to sleep. You know, especially from this situation, it's like I'm really trying to manage my sleep right now. I feel like I can do a pretty good job at it. You know, I feel really good, man. I just don't owe anybody anything. I don't have to do too much. I'm just happy, bro. You're getting some protein. I was even feeling some inflammation and stuff. Some discomfort. It was just like, wait till I start getting this motherfucking food down right without no alcohol. A lot of this is dehydration. Even this little itch in my ear, like this little, like sometimes I have like little things in my ear. I don't know what they call it. I don't know what they call it, tinnitus, whatever it is. I just have a fucking, Is my ears really bothering me some days. Really, really, really fucking bad, bro. But I try to lessen it. I know how to lessen it. It's actually just a problem. And I'm just trying to work it out. Like I'm telling you, for that to even be bothered, that's actually a good sign. That's actually a sign that the nutrition is getting where it needs to be. It's just having some trouble processing. We gotta push through this, and that's what we gonna do. That's what the electrolytes help with. And good news is nobody can stop me. I can only stop my fucking self at this point. I mean, even right now. I mean, look at that. That's 8 right there. Like I said, if I get careful, if I keep pushing, that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. I almost developed a 10-pack. It's just that sometimes it be like, God damn. Sometimes when I really focus, I look in the mirror and be like, man, I ain't never seen a nigga look like this ever. I'll look in the mirror and be like, this nigga look crazy. It start making me feel like I'm not a human being sometimes. All right. That's 1,000 calories. That feels so good. To do about 1,000 calories in 1 hour. That means that if I can do that in 8 hours and made it my job, I could do 8,000. It just comes down to eating it. And cool thing is, when I wake up tomorrow, I probably am gonna feel like it. I think I'm gonna run some Fortnite. Yeah, I'm gonna get this shit all turned on and shit, but I'm gonna just keep on pushing, man. I don't know what's on the road for me. Crazy thing, I was feeling like this. Last time I felt like this was where I am happy to have the help though. It does make me feel okay, but I just don't know if it's genuine or not no more. You know, I've been in these situations. Can't stand it. The good night thing is that I feel sleepy. Anything past this is motherfucking, overdoing it. And like I said, cool thing is that as long as I stay on track with Haley, I just have to make a decision. Tonight, I shouldn't be going to bed at 3 o'clock. Because I even woke up a little bit late yesterday and took another nap just because I'm exhausted, I'm tired, and my body is just exhausted. Even she said it today. You know what I'm saying? So, other than that, I'm feeling really good. I'm about to just make a couple phone calls, and I'm about to just try to, like I said, get my feet under. I'm a grown man. I gotta start acting like it. Sometimes I get a little bit childish because it's just like where I feel comfortable at. But like honestly, everybody else is pushing. Some of these thoughts I had are just flat out wrong. And I'm just working on this diet. And here's the cool thing is that today I really feel like I can push easier. Even if I were to take a nap and get back up, some of these things are just gonna be required throughout the day. Especially in the growth process, I'm just gonna be tired some days. know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna need to lay down, and I'm just gonna protect myself, bro. Like I need to turn more into like a bear. I gotta get ready for hibernation. You know what I'm saying? Good news is I do have a little bit of help. Not a lot. As far as this girlfriend shit, this shit's already this last week has turned me out. These last couple days have turned me out to that shit, to the idea of that shit. The reason being is just cause last night I had to figure out a way to go to sleep on myself. And I had to. And you know, it's the same thing as before, like spending money, doing this and that. If I don't have it, I just don't have it. I'm not going to act like I do. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you realize that they're not talking about nothing over there. You know what I'm saying? They just, like I said, look, my grandmother used to say, looks can be deceiving. And she used to tell me all that glitter ain't gold. Because here's my thing. I'm a man. I don't know if that was Photoshop or not, but I just seen the nigga picture of this nigga Drake motherfucker with some goth bitch on his hands and knees. Now, my thing is that they say they was dating or something, so for her to fucking put that image of you out there like that, that's crazy to me. This is what I'm talking about. But here's the thing. The truth of the matter is I'm the one that's crazy. You know? And that's the part of the thing that I really had to get through my head and needed to accept, is that in this situation, you know, yeah, we've been, people like me have been able to speak up a little bit, but like for the last fucking decade, that's who's been, that is what's been presented and winning, and it still is winning, because a lot of these things aren't uncommon. It's just that, here's the thing, the sad news is that sometimes it is as extreme as either it's this, either it's that, or you have to go without. Ain't that crazy? This is how they band together. This is how they band together. You know what I'm saying? They try it, but most of the time, you know, if they can get me to give a fuck, I can beat them. But right now, I really don't give a fuck. And then in turn, that's what we get. And it just hurts me, bro. That's the type of shit too. Make me motherfucker be like, oh, like that's what it is. So I don't know. I put like this right now. I just can't pay attention to it. Like a girl right now isn't my main focus. Like right now, it's just getting through this winter. You know what I'm saying? I know that they're fighting to do whatever they can to get in the way. Sometimes it feels like, or even help. I don't really know, but I will say, I just don't want to pay attention to shit. I'm just in a bad mood, bro. I hate when I get like this, but I gotta do something, because here's the thing. In my process of me trying to do these things, I can feel who's in my way. It's just that sometimes it's just like, really? What happens without these people? I'm tired of feeling like that. And I'm gonna push hard. Yeah, like I say, if I'm really truly feeling like that, like right now, I can chop it up as anxiety or paranoia. But if I'm really on my way to do something, and that feeling comes back, I gotta fight through it, bro. Because other than that, that's the difference between me going to get a black and mild. That's the difference between me going to drink. That's the difference between me doing 200 push-ups and 100, 50 and 100. All right, I'm gonna see y'all in a minute.